Alright, I hope it's better now. I figured out it is the USB port on the computer that was creating all the trouble. Let me see. It looks like it's fixed, hopefully. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna send a quick message on WhatsApp. We're back live. Let me just share real quick the thumbnail, the link. I was just rushing this whole thing. I'm so sorry guys, but I wanted to go back live because there is the European inbound rush about to get started, and I want to make sure that we cover this appropriately. There we go. All right, so I'm so sorry guys, we have to start all over again. Not without complications here, but so it was apparently it was the USB port where the capture card goes in. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why this has happened. Absolutely no idea. I just hope that we're gonna be good. We're gonna be safe. We're gonna be fine. The picture is gonna be good. I'm really happy that it's not the capture card, because the capture card. It's frozen. Now it's frozen. Come on. Now the picture is frozen. Seriously. It worked fine for a second. I was testing it. It was good. Alright, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just no. I have a frozen picture. Oh, goodness gracious. I have a frozen. You're very quiet, Jens. Well, I am, I think my capture card just broke down. It's almost $500 this thing. So this is, I'm swiveling my camera at the moment and the picture is frozen. So there's one last thing that I can try. I'm so sorry. I thought I fixed the problem because it was working. It was working well. I just want to avoid that it's the cable that goes from the capture card into the computer. I have a replacement one. So I have to try something. I try everything possible to find out. We have to do it on the fly. I heard that there's a camera store not too far away from here, so that might be something that can save us. Let's see. Okay, now I changed the cable. Oh, quelle surprise! Quelle surprise! It was the cable. It was the freaking cable. Alright, so here's the thing. I'll keep you in the loop. That's what I use here. That's one of the best capture cards on the market. It's an Acha, it's a UTAP Acha. This thing is freaking phenomenal. Almost $500 this thing, right? From the camera, an HDMI cable goes into the capture card. From the capture card, the USB cable goes out into the computer where the streaming software is. And it looks like the cable from the capture card to the computer, this one here, it's a $10 Amazon cable, is shot for whatever reason. Alright, I mean, a cable is not a problem to replace. The capture card, I would have been upset because I love this capture card. That would have been a disaster. Alright. But that's the problem when it was the cable and we fixed it. It looks like it works. Thank you, Avianca Cargo. So we go, I guess we go right back then. So sorry guys, but sometimes when you use the stuff every single day, you go through it. You heard it from other channels as well. The audio is bad, I hear now. Okay. Let me have a look. The audio is bad. All right. Let me know if audio is better. Better now? Is it better now? It's a little bit quiet. I have... All right. That's better. So are we back into normal? Much better. Okay. All right. And you know what? That the cable was shot. I wasn't. You know, you remember me a couple of days ago asking you if the picture is crisp. Now with the spare cable, I think the picture is also a little bit better. So, all right. And this Avianca, there was just a LATAM 767 actually departing. But what about this one here? Porter! There we go! Embraer 295. Still a little bit choppy, but I think that's much better. It is much better. So I'm gonna order that replacement cable to the hotel room. I hope that's possible with Amazon. They should be able to deliver it, right? All right, let's go in with ATC, and then we are back. Sorry guys, but sometimes, you know, you have these days. It's just happening. But Jens is a one-man show here. Jens is camera operator. Jens is YouTube master. Jens is tech support. And this is the thing, when you do this live stream stuff, it is not just the camera. It is not just the camera. You have to understand the audio part. You have to understand like how the signal works from the camera into the computer. You have to understand YouTube, how the YouTube processes everything and plays it out. This is yeah, it takes a while to understand the full thing of it, but I hope we got it. Okay, Avianca Cargo. I hope ATC is coming up as well. Avianca Cargo, no flight information, or at least no destination from this aircraft. And we have our next inbound is American Airlines flight 1283 coming in from Philadelphia. There we go. I think now the picture is much crisper, sharper. Yeah, Sarah, we are back. I found out that the cable was shot, and the cable caused the picture to be very choppy. And I first thought it's a USB port, and I put the cable in a different USB port, but it worked for about a minute, and then it started again until we figured it out on the fly that the cable was the problem. So at least, you know, I'd rather replace a $10 cable than a $500 capture card.
4543. 4543, traffic down the 3 mile final, cross runway 12, right turn Quebec, ground point 8, no delay.
And we welcome Lucy to the chat. Welcome, Lucy. Just trying to figure out some technical issues. There might be still some flickering going on because I'm using an adapter. But as long as there are just a few flickers, I think we can live with it. And the good news is Avianca Cargo is coming over to us as well. Team Stripes 412, hello to you. I was about to call it a day.
Thanks, 1283, left turn Tango 7, Tango, Yankee, hold short, runway 12. Tango to Yankee, hold short, 12 with CMS.
All right, Avianca, please come over. So we start basically all over again with the second part. Feel free to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. I mean, liking really helps to spread it out again. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, that's the one with the roses. That is nice.
Inbound for Children's Hospital. Request clear into the Bravo. 753, roger, right in. You said you're 10 miles south of the field. I don't have it. So you make sure you're transferred. 3 described radar contact 17 miles south of Miami. Clear to the pass Bravo airspace, Miami, altimeter 3002, report landing assured. 3002 will report landing assured.
Thank you, Sarah.
Boy 3897 left turn. Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short. 3814 ground.
Oh yeah, I think the picture is much better. I mean, we have some flickers going on, but I think the picture is crisper than before. At least that's what I see.
Yeah. Envoy 3897, continue Tango Victor, please. Next 1283, cross runway 12, ground point into the side. 1280, ground 12, on the side of the day. It's 4001 Miami Tower, correct 4001 heavy Miami Tower, traffic 10 mile final, runway 9 line of course.
I'm gonna change after this takeoff. I've
3897 cross runway 12,
changed to different HDMI cable. Maybe that flickering disappears. I might just order a whole new set of cables to and from the camera and to the computer.
4001 Heavy RNAV to Baller, runway 9 cleared for takeoff.
Alrighty, take off, Avianca. Canada 777. Not sure if this one is going to the north. Looks like. And we have Lexpo saying good morning from Australia. Good morning to you. Oh, we have a fantastic morning. Get ready for the day. All right, perfect. This was a nice departure. So hopefully that's the last change what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna just change the HDMI cable real quick. Give me 1 second.
Tampa 4001 Heavy, contact departure, how's it going? Departure 2, have a good day. Contact 3, Port Landing, shared wind at field 120. Contact 3, will come.
All right. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully no more flicker.
Star 3 is landing ashore.
Next inbound, 777-200 American Airlines from Madrid. There we go. I use a fiber optics HDMI cable. And I think that works a little bit better. Yep, that one works better. All right, so I know what to order tonight. I think Amazon delivers to the hotel room, right? I think that shouldn't be a problem. Mary, you're taking a break from clearing snow. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Mary is clearing snow. Mary, where in the Midwest are you? I guess you're in the Midwest, right? You guys got snow. I saw the pictures from Chicago. There was a lot of snow, or there's a lot of snow in Chicago. So I hope you guys are fine.
Victor, cross, runway 12, ground point 8 on the other side of it. Uniform Victor, cross 12.8, the other side, American. Take care. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm so glad that it's on my capture card. You guys, you have no idea. I love that capture card. It's really, well, in my eyes, one of the best you can buy for money. And we have DHL 767-300 coming over to us. Also, no flight information for that 76. This one is heading to, only God knows, 12 years old, delivered in 2013. All right. Yeah, leave us a like early, please. It would really help to regain to the old things. I think we finished up at 850, I think almost 900 viewers. So would be great if we can get back to all strength.
That's flight 1 long count.
That's one yourself, children.
That's flight 1, roger, radar contact, 4 miles south of the field, Miami altimeter 3002, third Avenue 5 Bravo airspace. The FD Trauma Star 3 helicopter, they're also landing in choke.
And that's the one looking for the choke. It's American 1144, it's written for visual approach 9.
44 Mike Tower, low wind 1406, runway 9er, cleared to land.
9er American.
With Ptolemy's reg and
Cosmic Turbo traffic
2685, come on. American 1144.
full colors. Full colors. There we go.
Our terminated frequency changes through top of the flight.
That's how I'm thinking.
A sob.
American 1144, respond approach.
Flowing American 1144.
Come on, camera. The hell?
So 50 on after baller with a 9er to takeoff traffic 3 miles.
Take off. There we go. Next inbound, American Airlines 321.
Yo, 1557, heavy contact departure today.
Ataque partida lo vamos a
Alrighty. Let's see, Prime Air should get ready.
Right, 44 left turn there, uniform 26, they're cross.
They look like they are ready. Prime Air. We have a Prime Air on with the transponder on, but that's not the one we're filming at the moment. The Primair is behind these buildings on the other side of the cargo ramp, but also no flight destination. Now the DHL 767 has a destination showing up on flight radar. It's Buenos Aires. There we go. It's Buenos Aires. And unfortunately, Air Canada 777-200 long range took off on runway 8 back to Toronto. I mean, it was expected. Going north makes perfectly sense to go on runway 8. Going south makes no sense going on the northern runway, but that's how it is at the moment. All right, let's see. A bit of a quiet phase at the moment again. Next inbound is 16 minutes out. Volaris 321-200 Mexico City to Miami. Here, the green livery. I think they have two of them, at least two of them. Unbelievable! It's almost 2 o'clock, and Miami is that quiet. Because Mondays are not the best days. Sunday is actually, I think, one of the best days. So I guess we have to bridge. We have to bridge a few minutes until the next flight comes in or goes out or whatever it is. There we go. And the Avianca is still sitting here. ATC is still there, but it's super quiet. It's super quiet. Oh, there is Vista America coming in from Opaloca. That's a quick hop. That's around the corner here with a Challenger 300, 14 years old, delivered in 2011. That looks like, could be a runway 8 arrival. Could be runway 8. From Opaloca to Miami. And we have a dream lifter back. So it came in last night around 1:30 a.m. or 2 a.m. like deep in the morning. But that's a different one. So it looks like they're getting some maintenance done for these dream lifters. Sarah says it's dance time. Sarah, you do not want to see me dancing. You'll run away from the screen screaming. This believe me, that's not a good idea. Also, I'm on my truck bed here. It's not a good idea. Good Lord. So that means we have to wait until Volaris comes in, flight 790 from Mexico City. It's 11 minutes out. This looks like this is really the next aircraft. Wow, Miami, really? And then we have LATAM. Yeah, LATAM never lets us down, isn't it? LATAM never lets us down. 767-300 coming in from Santiago. And then there are more arrivals coming in from the southeast. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. More arrivals from the southeast. We have also Delta coming in from LaGuardia with a 321-200. We have also American Airlines flight 2340 from Raleigh Durham with a 319 coming in. And we have Primair from San Juan. I think with these next arrivals, it's gonna get busy until we're gonna end the stream.
Broadcast, Mike, confirmation, Zulu clear Miami. Twitter 3001, wind 130.
Is Emirates still operating 777-200s? I mean, we saw one, but it was a VIP flight at JFK. Reason why I'm asking, there's currently Emirates flight 81, UAE 81, from Barcelona to Mexico City in a 777-200 long range. Alpha 6 Echo Whiskey Echo. I thought they only have 777-300s and 380s. 777-200 long range, Barcelona, Mexico City. Wow. It's always a surprise. Unfortunately, not coming in here. Not coming in here. And British Airways, apparently they fly to Nassau from London Heathrow with a 777-200. That is pretty cool. To Nassau in a 777-200. Always something. Always something. I don't want to keep you too long on this. Let's go back to the green one. Pocket rocket from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Is there also snow? I think Pittsburgh is also snowy, isn't it? And Volaris is only 8 minutes out, coming over to us. And Lutz is saying Emirates has 10 777-200 long ranges in use. I was not aware of that. I thought they only have 777-300s, but there we go. There we go. Thank you, Lutz. Lots of arrivals into Fort Lauderdale. I'm still torn if I should do a stream in Fort Lauderdale. I am not sure. The traffic there is basically, I would say 80% is the same traffic as LaGuardia in New York. Lots of JetBlues, lots of 320s, 321s. There might be the one or the other special one, but you have more special ones here in Miami. And once we are back in New York at JFK Airport, we'll miss all these nice airlines and liveries here from Miami. Let's have a look down here. That is Sky High Cargo 737-300 freighter. We saw it coming in. They also have a 737-300 freighter ex-West Air Sweden. West Air Sweden. I thought I was mistakenly taking it for ex-United colors, the older ones, but I learned it's ex-West Air Sweden, but it's just sitting here at the moment. And then what about the DC-8? We have a DC-8 here. Let's see what's going on with this thing. It's still sitting here. It came in on November 28th from Port-au-Prince. That DC-8 only flies between Port-au-Prince and Miami. So this one is still sitting here. Haven't left today. Usually when she leaves, she's gonna come back at around noontime, between noontime and 1 o'clock. All right, we have a second LATAM cargo coming in. Now, there we go. Slowly it goes. Well, no, that's actually LATAM from Lima. That's a passenger 767. That's good news. That is good news. So, okay, 2 LATAMs, 1 passenger, 1 cargo coming in. Passenger from Lima, Peru. The cargo one is coming in from Santiago de Chile. But both are about 10 minutes out. So we still have to cover Volaris flight 790 from Mexico City. And Uwe saying Swiss flight 66 from Zurich in about an hour. That's fine. Wind should be stable from the northeast, so I don't expect a runway change today. I don't think so. So we should be good on that one. I would say with bridging the next 10-15 minutes we should be good. I have an interesting aircraft currently on flight radar, a Legend Air from Allentown, that's in Pennsylvania, is it? I think Allentown is in Pennsylvania, to Fort Lauderdale on a 737 MAX 8-200. I think that's an ex-Ryanair, isn't it? MAX 8-200, isn't Ryanair the only company that used this kind of like MAX 8-200? A Legend from Allentown to Fort Lauderdale. That would be something where, you know, we don't see this here, so that might be an aircraft that could be interesting to cover. But okay. And Steve MC 747 says the BA 777-200 and goes on to Grand Cayman. That is crazy. Fuzzy is back. Hey Fuzzy. H. Helen, hello to you. Hobart is back. So grateful that you came back, guys, after we had that technical hiccup where it turned out it was a cable. It was a cable that bailed out. You should see how many cables I have here. Absolutely crazy.
790 minus tower, 1007, runway 9er.
But you're saying Ryanair is not the only one with the MAX 8-200. It makes absolutely no sense. That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense. All right. If I would have known that it's that quiet till 2 o'clock, I would have waited to go live again. So we welcome 360 viewers, and thank you so much for 150 likes. We need to build it up. We had to stop because of technical issues, and it looks like now it's really building up. Atlas Air coming in from Quito, 747-400, flight 8540. That's a good one. We had Atlas Air coming in actually today in the 747-400. We also saw a maintenance flight from Atlas Air on a 767. All right, there we go. Volaris is number 1, and then LATAM on their 767 passenger version is number 2, coming in from Lima. That's the plan for the next minutes, and then hopefully it's going to pick up a little bit more. And we have a little bit more traffic, but I think we should be fine. Not too long from now, we will see British Airways A380. Not too long from now, we will see Lufthansa 747-8 coming in, and then more and more of the European wide bodies that come into Miami, mixed into with the cargo traffic, mixed into...
Good afternoon, number 2698 KB on the list from runway 9 approach.
Emperor 2698 Heavy, Miami Tower, 110 at 9er, runway 9er, close line.
Mixed in with the regular traffic that's coming in. So we should be fine going forward if the weather stays dry, if we all don't get wet here. I plan to go hopefully into the night hours. Let's see how this one goes. And then hopefully we should be fine. So feel free to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. Memberships are available as well. If you want to check these one out, the link is in the description below of this video. Also, please make sure to subscribe to the WhatsApp channel, completely free of charge. I was more or less communicating in the beginning with the WhatsApp channel. Also, like when we go live again, this is where you hear it first, and it's completely free of charge. I think I shared the link. Let me put the link in here again. Copy the link. That's the link to the channel. You can subscribe to it if you have WhatsApp, if you're using WhatsApp, and you're always on top of everything and you know what's going on. Also some behind the scenes activities, and I think it's a pretty good way to keep you informed because sometimes on YouTube, until this get read and until everyone realizes what's going on, it might be too late, especially for a day like today. So it's a channel, so don't you worry. I cannot see your number. I cannot see anything. It's only one way from me to all of you guys, and just an extra service. Volaris, there we go, 321. And Fuzzy gifting 25 euros. Thank you so much, Fuzzy, saying sponsorship for spare parts. Yeah, sometimes you need a replacement for the stuff. I'm always praying it's not one of the expensive equipments. Thank you so much, Fuzzy. It goes into the cable that I need to order, or the two cables. That really helps. Very kind of you. And when it's just the cable, I'm okay with it, right? So they break. Sometimes it's just the way how it is. I'm just glad it's not the capture card. Estafeta, that's a 737. Is it a 400 freighter from, I think it's a Mexican freighter, a Mexican company. Let's see where they get out to. And then let's go to Latam, 767, passenger from Lima, Peru. There we go.
Runway 12 at Tango, other side going Quebec, monitor ground point 8.
790 from Runway 12 by Tango, monitor 121 decimal 9, so long.
There we go. All right, next one is another LATAM. Now, this time the cargo 76 is coming in from Santiago.
2698 Heavy, Tango 7, Tango sort of Tango 8.
Okay, Tango 7, Tango, for sure, Tango 6, 2698.
This one is 14 years old, delivered in October of 2011, also a fairly young 767. And that's not a factory freighter, it's a converted freighter. So this one was delivered 14 years ago as a passenger aircraft. Could be a LAN Chile one, could be. And H is saying tap 330, 40 minutes out, all right. Thank you so much.
Tower, good afternoon, just 2339, 9 miles, island. Just 2239, minus 140, 10, constantly clear, let's go back, go 767, runway 9, and 31. Tango, going for that monitor ground plane on the other side.
Yes, sure. Runway 12 at Tango, join the peak and
Hey, Papa Lima! Well, and you know, I'm grateful because we solved the problem here with apparently the broken cable. So we had a cable that broke, that gave up, and I was concerned that it was the capture card, but it turned out it was the cable from the capture card to the computer. So we solved the problem. We are back in business. I think all is good. All right, Atlas is coming in as expected on runway 8, 747. from Quito. And then we have Amazon Air with Prime Air on it, operated by 21 Air. Figure out what you want, whatever you want, which air you want. This one is a 767 31K ER BDSF. Absolutely amazing. 31 years old, delivered in January of 94. The thing is currently 5 minutes out, southwest of the airport.
Tower Runway 4051 at high left time.
Runway 4051, Miami Tower, 140.
First time I hear Atlas as a call sign. Usually they call it as Giant. Uwe saying lofty Yankee Romeo, 44 nautical miles behind BA 380. Oh, some of the smoking weed. It's so disgusting. So disgusting. Oh. I was so aggravated from that weed. Someone smokes not far away from me, and weed has such a strong smell. It is disgusting. All right, 747.
Alright, 2340 Miami Tower, 130 at 9er, runway 9er, clear to land.
Runway 9er, clear to land, American 2340.
Walked an Ox, hello to you. Saying back. Drove past JFK, great weather, but cold. Yes, that's, well, lots of layers of t-shirts, lots of hoodies, jackets. I don't know. It's gonna be a rough one until realistically until end of April, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Jens might buy a few more t-shirts. Oh, come on. Not that old thing again. All right, American Eagle. There we go. There we go. All right. Walk the Dogs, thank you so much for your 3-month anniversary and for supporting the channel. Absolutely fantastic. And it looks like Prime Air is coming over. And we have another anniversary. We have Jackie Hewitt A380 girl celebrating 1 month membership. Thank you so much. Saying you love the stream and the lovely people here. Thank you so much. Sometimes they can drive you, I mean, not the people in the stream, they are great, don't get me wrong. The people are sometimes around me. Thank you so much for your membership and for being a part of the Planes and Friends family. That was a better one. There we go. And now we have another Prime Air. There we go. Here on runway 9 coming in from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Prime Air flight 7597. And this Prime Air over there is getting ready. This one here is getting ready and will come over to us in just a few seconds. So we have 2 Prime Airs. Let's get over to this one. And we have American Airlines with a 737-800 coming in from Washington, D.C. And then we have another DHL coming in, yeah, from Bogota. Oops. Was it wind shear? Pretty gusty. One Prime Air down, the other one is coming up in a little bit. And the next one is on the way, 737-800 in just a few moments. We don't hear a lot of reports now from birds. In the morning there were a lot of reports for birds in the approach sector, like between 1 and 2 miles out. Big flock of birds, actually. Oh, now they are cutting the grass here. Now they are cutting the grass. Yes, that's what we need. for another prime air that's coming up here, 767 300. And then we have DHL 76 next to land.
American 3120 Tango 7 Tango Yankee, hold for runway 12. Hold for 1.
ILS 9, hello.
Sterling 675, minus, was that you?
Sure was.
Sterling 675 and 1208, East Caution for birds off on 1,000 feet. Caution with turbo control to have you going 767, runway 9 and clear to land.
Copy all, clear to land, runway 9, Spirit Wing 675.
All right, next is DHL 767. Let's go over. This one has to wait. Primarily, they have to wait. Yes. I mean, the lawnmower disappeared, so that's good. That's gone. The lawnmower disappeared.
Yeah, 2295 minus tower, 1207, East Caution for birds off on 1,000 feet, runway 9 and clear to land.
Middle land 9, unit 2295.
Yellow 926 heavy uniform, Victor, Sierra, Yankee, Romeo, and one soft monitor ground point 8.
Uniform, Victor, Sierra, Yankee, Romeo, 21 yellow 9.
Sorry, just that I got a zip of water. Next inbound is Spirit 321 Neo from Detroit.
We're slow into final, United 2295.
Miami Attack, that's time off on the runway 9, a lot of waves, is you ready to roll?
Alright, we'll be ready,
ABX. Oh, that's actually ABX there.
Sorry, at first, that's 1,000 feet with 1306, runway 12 short, hold short of runway 9, stop the landing.
Clear to land, runway 12, hold short of runway 9, American 2300.
Next 410 Miami Tower, 1306, first 1,000 feet, check with the park prior to your arrival, stop the landing 12, will hold short of the intersection, runway 9, and clear to land. Link 675, left turn Tango 7, Tango, and hold short of runway 12 at Victor, no delay off.
No delay off, Tango 7, Tango short of 12, clear to land.
American 3036 Miami Tower, 1407, you cars converge on final 1,000 feet, traffic landing 12, will hold short of your intersection, runway 9er, cleared to land.
336, clear to land, runway 9.
Then we go for left turn.
American 2986 Miami Tower.
And then we have United Airlines 737-900s coming in. More and more inbounds now. That is a good thing. Next one is American Airlines 321 coming in from Nassau. And then we have another one here, 737-400, no flight information. That's most likely Eastern Air Express, 737-400. And then it looks like we have a runway 8 landing. This is American Airlines with a 737-800 from Cancun.
Over to Departure ABEX, 3,736.
Yeah, it's 2295, uniform, Tango, full short of Tango 8, no delay on please, traffic short final.
Uniform Tango, short Tango 8 for your
American 2392, left turn, Victor, contact ground point 8.
That's a Victor, switch ground point 8. 23 active.
Miami Tower, you cross the on final 1,000 feet, runway 9er, third climb.
By the land, runway 9er, 530.
Ladies 757, that sounds like a plan. That sounds good. Enjoy. And Mark saying great stream. Really enjoy the streams. Thank you so much, Mark. Much appreciated.
Go Tower, American 3155 on the ILS, runway 12.
American 3155, Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er, traffic landing.
Clear to land, runway 12, a little short, runway 9er, 3155. Tower number 6.
Looks like another LATAM is coming up here, 767-300. Bring him, that's fine, bring him. We don't say no. Next inbound is the 737-400. Most likely Eastern Air Express. They are the one with the crappy radio. Good. Adding radio to the list.
Uniform, join us, Victor, and hold short of runway 12. American 410, cross runway 12 at Yankee, other side, ground point 8, traffic 5 mile final. Good day.
All right, let's go over. Most likely Eastern Air Express 737-400.
No Tower, American 352, grade inbound, runway 9.
American 352, Miami Tower, 13010, runway 9, quick line.
Runway 9, clear land, American 352.
Last one, Miami Tower, say again. Drama Star 3 is leaving children heading south.
Remo is back. Hello, Remo.
500. Drama Star 3, Miami Tower, departing from the children hospital.
Like when I was filming the first time on Saturday, Eastern Air Express 737-400 yen was completely excited. Yeah, look at and now we see it like 5 times every day. But we have to be aware it's such a rare classic that's still out there and still flying through the skies here in the US. So that's from an aviation perspective, that's absolutely fantastic. And we only care about that perspective in terms of Eastern. All right, next inbound, Delta Airlines flight 1514 coming from JFK. There we go.
Star 3, radar contact 3 miles south to Miami Airport. You put out your flaps on the station, weather direction flight. We're going to be heading south 500. Thomas Star 3 to Miami, altimeter 3001. 3001, Thomas Star 3. Maybe that would run call for your 44 0 high end in front of you.
And Mark Westbrook with a $4.99 super chat. Mark, thank you so much. Much appreciated. It's one of my favorite streams. Excellent camera work. Mark, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, after we changed the cable, things are back to normal. Thank you so much, Mark. Mark Westbrook. Next inbound, American Airlines flight 352 from Guatemala City. And we have Latam. Should come over now.
And just go straight on the uniform. Stay on uniform on crosswind 1 to uniform and ground plane. Miami American 3118 with you, ILS 12. American 3118 Miami Tower, runway 12, first land, full quarter, runway 9 and crosswind.
We have Richie saying evening all from the UK. Hello, Richie. And we have a lot of cargo coming up.
Airspace, frequency changes are approved, and radar service turn rates here. Toronto South 3, thank you. American 352 Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short of runway 12. American 352 Tango Yankee, hold short of 12. Tango Yankee, hold short of runway 12. Miami, good afternoon. American 477, ILS time. American 477, Miami Tower, runway 120 at 8, traffic landing 12. We'll hold short of your intersection, runway 9er, clear to land. Runway 9er, clear to land, American 477.
So that Latam might leave next, but let's cover this.
Traffic approaching 5 miles, final cross, runway 12 at
This Latam 320 Neo real quick.
Give way to the Embraer.
And thank you, Gene. I'm going to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Give us a like It's really is helping a lot because it's the second part of the stream. We had to stop the first one due to a cable that broke, and until we figured it out, well, we had to restart the stream. All right, here comes the news. Top Air Portugal 330-900, 4 minutes out. And then we have BA 380 coming in from London Heathrow. 8 minutes out. And then usually Lufthansa shouldn't be far. Yes, Lufthansa looks like hopefully right behind that one. 747 800 or dash 8. 14 minutes out. So let's get ready for some nice European inbounds.
To taxi up to and hold for runway 12 at Tango. Taxi up to hold for runway 12 and then come airport.
But the next inbound is a 737 800 from Georgetown. And then Avianca, the green livery is coming out here. That is amazing. 330 freighter, the green livery. They're pulling it out of the cargo bay. Look at that one. Keep fingers crossed that they make a right turn and not a left turn. That would be fantastic. Avianca Cargo, the green livery.
Envoy 3801, approximately 12 again, the other side ground point in. American 477, expedite uniform, then Victor, hold total 12. Yep, Victor 12, American. Columbia 44.
Next inbound is another American Airlines.
Other side, join Quebec and monitor ground point in.
737 MAX 8 from JFK. There we go, another one from JFK.
American 477, approximately 12 at Victor, other side ground point in, traffic 10 mile fine. Okay, crossing 12 Victor, American.
JFK incoming.
Code 2853, heavy mining tower, traffic 5 mile final, runway 9 at Atlantic away, please be ready to roll.
Ready to roll because there's Top Air Portugal coming in.
America 3060, Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short of runway 12. Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short 12, Yankee 36. Land code 2853, on as Bowler, runway 9, clear for takeoff,
yes. Avianca Cargo, the green livery coming over to us. There she comes. But let's capture the other 330-900 that's coming in from Top Air Protocol.
FCM Miami Tower Low, American 2025 from the ILS, not pressure.
Tampa 4003, heavy squawk 0642.
Squawking 2642, Tampa 4003.
American 2025 Miami Tower, Sergeant Sinclair Final, bird reported 800 feet, traffic will hold position prior to arrival, 12010, runway 9, clear to land.
Reduce the final, Tampa 39,
Tampa 4003, heavy Miami Tower, traffic 6 mile final, runway 9, line up and wait. Runway 9,
Oh, that was virgin butter-like. That was virgin butter-like. Amazing.
Miami Tower 981.
Wi-Fi 1 Miami Tower.
That one is 5 miles to your west, southwest at 5 Canarsie between northwest.
Wi-Fi 1 Miami, altimeter 3000, clear on 5 Bravo airspace, maintain VFR idle of 500, transition northbound long turnpike is approved. There is traffic on a 10-mile final, heavy A380, super reporting site.
That one has the traffic inside, I'm going to be good for it.
Airport to go 223, heavy left turn on uniform, then Tango, sort of Tango 8, no delay off.
Good afternoon, Steven 3 go 3 to establish now and then a mile from 100. Good afternoon, Steven, go 3 to establish now.
Tampa 4003, heavy on a roller, runway 9, close to takeoff.
On follow, runway 9, clear to takeoff of order.
American 3060 Miami Tower, across runway 12 at Yankee, other side ground point 8.
Ground point 2, Yankee, ground point 8 on first side, that's it.
American 3258, contact ground point 8. Airport to go 223, heavy cross runway 12 at Tango, other side going Quebec, I'm on the ground point 8.
So loud, yes. that's pure sound. That's pure sound. And we have the 380 coming up. We have Lufthansa 747-8 coming up. So lots of good planes coming in over the next few minutes.
Tampa 4003 has a contact departure paper.
Departure, Tampa 4003 today.
There we go. This was American Airlines user 321 from LaGuardia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for BA A380 British Airways. Coming in from London Heathrow, the big one, the behemoth. There we go.
American 2025, Tango 7, Tango Yankee, and cross runway 12, other side ground point 8.
And that Lufthansa looks like 747-8 is going to be sequenced behind.
Tower, Data Plus 462 heavy, either time.
Tampa 462 heavy, Miami Tower, crossing bird report on final 800 feet, crossing by turbulence, control of a heavy A380 runway. Control of a super A380 runway 9, clear to land.
This is 462, but completed that. Remember like vacate to the Olympic, yeah?
A380, and now the next one, Lufthansa 747-8 from Frankfurt. Today it is Yankee Romeo, and then we already have a Virgin 350-900 on the way to the airport. 330-900.
Follow the following vehicles across runway 12 at uniform on the other side, clear into ramp and monitor ground plane.
Okay, uniform with the follow the on the other side and on to ground point 8 with 3 Golf.
Ramp 20, cross runway 12 at uniform, other side into the ramp, spot 19, and then on the other side you can monitor ground point 8.
Go. Usually, we never see British here on runway 9 when they depart because they decide to go on runway 9, which I don't know. It's runway 9 is the longest runway here in Miami, but for some reason they prefer to go on runway 8 right. And now Lufthansa 747-8 coming in from Frankfurt, Germany.
Ramp 1, Miami car. Ramp 1, affirmative.
Tower American 1900, ILS 9.
American 900 Miami car, first report AIC, car control, the head 747 and 1108, runway 9 and
31. They did make a secret of that landing. Slapped it down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got your emojis out. Fantastic. That was a rough one. Lufty, what are you doing? Slammed it down. I think they want to do a slam dunk or something like, yeah, we are in Miami. They can't wait to go to the beach. Okay, next arrival, American Airlines flight 1900 from Providenciales on a 737-800, and then we have Virgin Atlantic, hopefully laying down some more butter here on runway 9, since Captain Chris has shared me filming him laying down some butter last week Wednesday. He shared it on his reel. Captain Chris.
Virgin 5 Charlie Heavy,
That was cool.
That
was cool.
500, wind 12010, runway 9 and circle line.
Clear land, runway 19, Virgin 5 Charlie, copy.
That Virgin is Virgin Flight 5, number 2 for landing from London Heathrow, 2 years old, delivered in December of 2022. But the first one will be American Airlines 737-800 from Providenciales. Let's go over to that one.
American 1900, affirmative, runway 9 and circle line, wind 120 at 9. Lufthansa 462 Heavy, don't stop, please keep going into the ramp.
question. That was a good one too. I think from Captain Chris landing last week Wednesday, I think you didn't even realize that the wheels touched down. It was so incredibly butter smooth. That was awesome. We have also Atlas GTI flight 8379 747-400 coming in from Anchorage, currently southeast of the airport. So let's see how this one goes.
Tango 7 Tango Yankee, hold for 12. Tango 7 Tango Yankee, short line,
Then we have a BizJet on runway 8 coming in. FlexJet from Cancun, Challenger 300.
Okay, 1386 on Atlas 12. Yeah, 1386 Miami Tower. You cross first for the 1,500 on the final. Runway 12, quick land, hold short of runway 9, traffic landing.
Yeah, it was not the same. It was not the same. It was good, but it was not the same. I mean, the wind might be a little bit. In their defense, I think we have more wind today than we had last week Wednesday. Sorry, Captain Chris. And Atlas Air, that 747 is actually going to the north. So it looks like this one is coming in on runway 8, which would be expected. So Atlas Air currently northwest of the airport.
5 Charlie Heavy, uniform, Tango, hold short of Tango 8.
Now our next inbound is Avianca with a 320-200 from Medellin, and that is a 3 hours flight from Colombia.
Virgin 5 Charlie Heavy, traffic is approaching 5 miles final. Cross runway 12 at Tango, other side join Quebec and monitor ground on point 8 on the other side, please, no delay.
Cross runway 12 on Tango confirm, and then check on Quebec.
Virgin 5 Charlie Heavy, that's affirmative, and on the other side, monitor ground point.
Let's see if this thing will be leaving, hopefully. The Avianca. We are doing it for you. I love that sticker. That's really a great one. I think the thing is loaded. Cargo jet. There's nothing going on cargo jet. That one here. There's a cargo jet 767 sitting here since yesterday. So not sure what's the plan with that one. Maybe waiting for cargo. Not sure. And then it looks like we have a Saab. We have a Saab coming in on runway 9 from Cap Haitien from Haiti. A Saab on runway 9. That is amazing. Unbelievable. Sarah, you have to bring the trash cans out. Sarah, there's needs to happen automated. To bring the trash cans out. I love it. I love it. Hey HD Gaming, hello to you.
401 Miami Tower. Wind 12070 across the bird at 1,500. Runway 9er, clear to land.
The Saab is coming in. 39 years old, registered in the Bermudas. That is cool.
Aviation 030 Tango 7 Tango and hold short of Tango.
That is fantastic. All right. But before that one, we have the 175 coming in from Marsh Harbor, American Eagle flight 4178. And then we go, we gotta catch the Saab.
Yeah, 1386, left turn at the 6, you're in contact, and then drop off contact runway.
And Uwe with the update that Swiss Flight 66 is currently 13 minutes out. Uwe, thank you.
Runway 12 at Tango, other side. Drone Quebec, I'm on the ground plan.
And now the little blah 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 Saab. Can you imagine how this sounds in this thing? I think I took it once from Stuttgart to Zurich, Switzerland with the Crossair. No, it was a Saab 2000. Basically a similar thing, right? These things are loud. They are loud. And then we have on runway 8 coming in, the 747 from Atlas Air. So now, now that's a difficult thing. Here's the 747 coming in. And there's the Saab coming in. I think we're gonna go. You're gonna kill me, guys. I think we're gonna go with the Saab. Yeah, it trades off a 747 for a Saab 340. That needs to go on a T-shirt. That is unheard of. I think we're lucky enough to still get a few moments of the 747. Of course the Saab looks. That is crazy. We are lucky. 747. It's just the sound of this thing.
Flight 401, left turn Tango 5, and doing Sierra 5 Sierra, monitor on pointing up here.
Sabotaging the street. I mean, it's a pretty cool thing, I have to admit. They fly to Opaloka, they fly to Fort Lauderdale, they fly to Miami. They're all over the place with this thing. I think today was Miami turn. All right, next inbound is Delta 737. 900 coming in from JFK. There we go. Whenever time I hear JFK, I get like a flash of cold air or something. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
First off, final 1,000 feet.
Hey,
runway
Jonathan.
9, clear to land.
Runway 9, we'll call you land.
Hello to you. I think Papa Lima, it's pretty unique to see this 340 cargos flying around. I think that only works here in this market towards the Caribbean.
Delta 1428 Tango 7 Tango and cross runway 12 other side, flying Quebec ground winning. Tango 7.
Next inbound, United Airlines from cold and windy Chicago. Big snowstorm. When was it? 2 days ago? Big snowstorm 2 days ago. Here you don't need to de-ice the aircraft. I think they should be fine in the sunny and warm Miami. And it looks like the entire week is going to be good, so I don't expect much rain. We should be fine.
Navy Tower, Los Angeles 392, Air Runway 90173.
392 minus tower, 0908, cross first on final 1,000 feet, runway 9.
And then we have the 737 800 flight 2099 American Airlines from Santo Domingo coming in.
Tango and hold for the actually cross runway 12 at Tango and on the other side one. Okay, United 1837 uniform Tango, cross runway 12 and on the other side one Quebec ground 0.8 traffic for month. Uniform Tango.
And we have Bianca with a 320 from Manaus, Surf City, El Salvador livery. Ooh, that is a nice one. Surf City, El Salvador livery coming in from Avianca. That's a nice livery. That's a nice one. Number 2 behind this one.
Yeah, 1857 cross runway 12 at Tango on the other side.
You guys have the Saab cargos in Germany, really? I've never seen a Saab cargo in Germany. Maybe not the airports. Maybe not the airports I went to. Yeah, let's just saying we also have those cargo Saabs in Germany and in Europe.
America 2099 uniform Victor, cross runway 12 at Victor, other side.
It flies in Canada Airlines like Pacific Coastal. Yeah. Even in Stuttgart, let's come on. Come on. Come on. All right, let's go. Let's go over to Avianca, flight 392 from Managua in a special livery. There we go. And Swiss flight 66 turning in. That's, oh yeah, here we go. That's number 3.
Sorry, Tower, Envoy 4224, ILS 9.
ILS 4224, Miami Tower. Bird deploy 1,000 feet, use caution. Runway 9er, clear to land.
Runway 9, clear to land, Envoy 4224.
Here we go. Surf City livery. I think I saw this. I saw this one, last one, like 1.5 years ago here. wasn't even aware that this is still existing, this livery. Surf City, El Salvador. Well, I've never been there, so I can talk to that one. And Lutz is saying they are mostly operated by Sprint Air from Poland. Alrighty. The next one is an Embraer 175 coming in from St. Louis. Perfect.
392 Tango 7 Tango, cross runway 12 at Tango, other side, going Quebec, ground point in.
Just confirming, Lieutenant 10, second, straight right.
And then we have a 767 coming in. Looks like a northern approach. Yes, that is Amerijet Flight 8110 from San Salvador. And a 145 coming in too. That's IBC Airways from Cap Haitien. So lots of flights between Haiti and Miami.
Tower low, 66 Charlie, 70 Charlie, 09.
66 Charlie Heavy, Miami Tower, 1090 at 8.
The Global Express is coming in too on runway 8 from NetJets. Global 6000, not too bad.
Did you see any birds on final?
And then a Citation also coming in from NetJets. All right, Miami's awake. That's good. I've never seen it that quiet in the past 2 weeks already. Like even after 1 o'clock, usually Miami wakes up like after 1 o'clock. Is good, but there was not much going on between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. But now, finally, we are back. All right, looks like Swiss is next. 330, 300. They used to send here the 777-300. I know that. They must have changed it last week, Sunday or Monday. They must have changed it. They used to send the 777-300 to Miami. And now we are back with the same aircraft as we see 3 times a day at JFK. 2 times from Zurich and 1 time from Geneva. It looks like we have something special coming in. Ooh, Aloha Air Cargo from Phoenix. Good Lord. Not sure if this is going to be a runway 8 or if it's going to be a runway 9, currently west of the airport. Aloha Air Cargo from Phoenix. That is amazing. Flight 99. 767. These flights, they don't show up in any arrival board. Nothing. When you look it up the day before, you will not find it. Miami is full of surprises. There we go. Looks like Aloha is going on runway 9.
So 66 Charlie has a uniform Tango. Cross runway 12 at Tango, other side going Quebec and monitor ground point in.
So Amerijet is coming in on runway 8. And then we get, yeah, well, it looks like Aloha is also coming in on runway 8. Come on.
Charlie heavy ground control is 121.8.
Last time I saw Aloha was in Los Angeles. You see them in LA. Jet 76. All right, let's see. Yeah, bummer. Aloha coming in on runway 8. That's really, that's such a nice livery. These colors flashing. Yellow, orange, green, whatever it is, everything in it. It looks fantastic. All right, next one here is an Embraer 145. But, I think we are good with the Embraer 145 from IBC Airways, from Cap Haitien. Let's see, hopefully we can get both, but that Aloha has... You know what, let's screw that Embraer. Let's go over to Aloha, because that one is really rare. No, that's the Embraer. Screw that one. There we go. White, this thing. This thing is all white. It might get delivered here to Miami.
Tower Runway 3884, Island 9.
That's my guess, that it might get delivered in Miami. Yeah, it has no colors, nothing, all white. And it used to wear the full Aloha Airlines cargo livery. Alright, we just imagine the colors on the fuselage. Alright, we just imagine these colors.
Tango 760, Roger Tango. Cross runway 12 and then join Quebec and on the other side ground 20.
Avianca Cargo. And then next inbound is, of course, a 175 water contrast from Georgetown, American Eagle Flight 3884, and then behind that one we have Aeromexico with a MAX 9 from Mexico City. We also have Frontier coming in from Washington DC and a 321 Neo, and we have one of many Copa Airlines 737 MAX 9s coming in from Panama City. There we go. We also have a 777-200 American Airlines from Barcelona approaching Miami Beach and then coming in, but this one is about 8 minutes out at least, I would say. And then we have another pushback.
420 ILS. Mexico 420 Miami Tower.
So let's see how this one goes here. And I hope I didn't overlook this one. Cessna 680. Oh, here, this one. Oh, with the Dominican Republic registration. Looks, I mean, wherever you find these birds, he always digs it out somewhere. It's crazy. Ah, bummer. This one is going north. It would have been too great. It would have been too great. All right. So let's keep an eye on that one. And let's cover the Embraer 175 that's coming in first. So a Dominican Republic registered BizJet is coming in. Let's just dig in them out. It's crazy.
3731, okay, flight 3731, Miami Tower, 10010, runway 9er, clear line.
Runway 9er is clear. Flight 3730.
Coco 45, Miami Tower, 109010, runway 9er, clear flying.
All right, trying to find this Bitsy that's coming in. For Lutz. That's a Cessna Citation Soaring, 20 years old, delivered in 2005. I know Lutz likes the Bitsies. It's not so much my expertise, so I need to find this thing. There it is.
1,000 feet. Envoy 3884, Tango 7, Tango Yankee, cross runway
Dominican
12,
Republic registration.
Tango 7, Tango Yankee, cross 12,
Sort of. Oh, yes, I know. That one is just for you. I would have ignored it with a passion. There we go. I mean, on runway 9 it would be nicer, but of course they have their general aviation terminal on the north side, and that looks really nice. It's Aeromexico coming in. There we go. All right. Looks like LATAM, unfortunately, is going over to the north. Let me see if this one is showing up on... Yeah, of course, no flight destination. This is a specialty here for Flight Radar 24, that for some reason the planes, they don't have flight information. But it is what it is. Next inbound here is Frontier from Washington, D.C. 321 Neo.
Mexico 420, taxi via Tango, Quebec, cross runway 12, and then contact ground 20. Taxi via Tango, Quebec, cross runway 12, and then contact ground 2636, Alex 9. At 2636, Miami Tower, number 3, runway 9, straight away.
There we go, Frontier from Washington, D.C. And the next one is a 321 American Airlines from Kingston, Jamaica. Sorry, picture is a little bit shaky, but that's me on my truck bed.
3731, left the uniform and approximately 12 uniform, taxi to the right. Left uniform, cross 12.
113 heavy, Miami Tower, runway 9, clear to land. Traffic landing
And
12.
Sarah is saying, let's hit the like button. Thank you, Sarah. You're right. Let's hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It would be amazing. And 777 is number 2. That's American Airlines, but it's not a 777-300. It's a 777-200. Next inbound is a 321. Let's have a look where this special livery, American Airlines 777-300. It is currently on the ground in Dallas. It's on the ground in Dallas. Okay, then I guess it flew from London to Dallas then. Because last night it was flying from JFK to London, I guess. Interesting. Interesting. By the way, Qatar, they have another special livery. I was just realizing that. Qatar Airways, they have another special livery. It is, let me have a look. A7 Alpha 7 Bravo Echo Golf, currently flying from London Heathrow to Doha. I think it's a Formula 1 livery, so not the one that we already saw. It's another one. So they painted the entire aircraft. So that is pretty cool. I think we might be lucky and see this one back in JFK.
Tower go 7748, final runway 09er.
And now we have a 777-200 coming in. American Airlines flight 113 from Barcelona. And then we have, looks like GOL is coming in with their only 737 MAX 8 flight into Miami. Such a bummer they don't have more flights. It used to be such a big airline. And we have another Spirit, the yellow banana, coming in from a cold Chicago.
Left turn, Tango, Yankee, hold short of runway 12. I get 790, Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land. Hold short of runway 9, fast and Airbus, line to runway 9. Clear to land 12, hold short of runway 9.
We have another Luxem cargo coming in from Quito, 767-300, of course. What else? That is pretty cool.
2232 Victor Papa and contact ground 20.
Victor Papa, ground 20, 22 for Victor.
113 heavy, taxi via Tango, Yankee, hold short of runway 12.
Tango, Yankee, short 12, American 113 heavy.
Tower America 2973, ILS 9.
At 2973, Miami Tower, runway 9 are clear to land.
Clear land.
I also watch your station also.
All right, goal coming next on runway 9. There we go. 737 MAX 8, 6 years old, delivered in September of 2019. And Richie is sending 5 Plates and Friends memberships. Richie, thank you so much for your donation. Much appreciated. Richie Cantillon. I hope I pronounced your last name correctly. Please excuse me if I'm not. Thank you so much, Richie. And congratulations to all the winners.
Spirit wing 1350, Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land. Hold short of runway 9, Boeing 737, land runway 9.
Alright, clear to land.
Next inbound is Spirit 321 Neo from Chicago O'Hare. Such a beautiful day now out here. Not so humid anymore. A light breeze. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. The perfect t-shirt weather for us non-Floridians.
So 7740, turn off the uniform, hold short of runway 12.
Uniform, hold short of 12, 74.
Delta 45, hold short of runway 12, I can't cross you with that, hold back. 790 left turn, Victor, Papa, ground 20.
Papa 20, Mexico 790.
113 heavy, cross runway 12 at Yankee, ground 20.
12 Yankee, over to ground, American 113 heavy.
So 7748, cross runway 12 in uniform, get back to the ramp.
There we go, Spirit. And then the next one is a 319 coming in from Puerto Plata. And then we have number 3 is Latam 767 from Quito in Ecuador.
American 838 with you 2 for minutes.
American 838, Miami Tower, runway 9er, clear to land.
Clear to land on 9, American 838.
Here we go.
Clear 112, no delay, next left turn, top of short bomb. Clear wings 112, hold short of runway 12.
Good afternoon, Land Explorer 116 heavy on the island, runway 9 over 3. And Ecuador 116, heavy, Miami Tower, runway 9, clear to land.
Runway 9, clear to left, clear to left.
Next inbound, American Airlines flight 838 from Havana, Cuba, on the 737-800.
Tango Yankee and hold short of runway 12. Tango Yankee, hold short of runway 12.
Tower, good afternoon, American 360 on the ILS.
Hey, 360, Miami Tower, you're in trail of a heavy Boeing 767, constant wake turbulence, clear to land runway 9.
Runway 9, good to land, American.
For 1350, just stay on the runway, roll down to Sierra for me, Sierra Papa, and check on the, actually your gate is occupied, so be a left turn, left on Papa, they'll have somewhere to hold you, you can contact ground point.
Right, and finally a freighter coming in, 767-300, Latam Cargo, flight 116 from Quito, 24 years old, delivered in July of 2001.
Certainly 112, cross runway 12 uniform, you can taxi straight into the ramp. Ticket 2973, cross runway 12 Yankee, contact ground point.
Good, cross runway 12 Yankee, ground point, American 2973.
See ya. Ticket 838, Tango Yankee, hold short of runway 12.
Tango Yankee, hold short of 12, American 838.
Cross runway 12, contact ground point.
See, we have quite a few. No, actually, this one is coming in. The next one is coming in here. 737-800, no, Max 8 from San Pedro Sula. This is usually where we see a Amerijet coming in from. And then we have on the north, Alaska Airlines Flight 441 from Portland, Oregon, coming in on a Max 9.
Tower, American 342 for
and then we have ITA 330-900 from Rome coming in. Perfect.
Do you know your gate? Do you know where you park?
Perfect. All right. Let's see what's going on the cargo ramp real quick.
116 heavy uniform, Victor Sierra.
Not sure if this one is going to move today. That's a nice truck here. This one, it's a nice truck. So this one is still sitting there. Also cargo jet, no movements.
Runway 9, American 342.
3 Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land. Hold short, runway 9, company Airbus landing runway 9.
Clear land 12, hold short, runway 9, American Airport.
And let's do the update to Sky Airline A320. 10 minutes out. There we go. Let's thank you. Our next arrival is A319, American Airlines from Tulum. From Tulum. All right. And then we have on runway 12, American Airlines flight 843 from Phoenix coming in. Maybe some European wide bodies would be good besides ITA.
360, taxi via Tango.
I think of
runway 12.
I think of Aer Lingus. I think of Iberia. And we have a Dreamliner coming in from Los Angeles, 787-8 Dreamliner. Looks like this one is coming in also on runway 9. That's good.
Miami Tower, that's the 441, approaching runway 12.
Last 441, Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land.
12, clear to land.
Bummer. Alaska Airlines coming in on 12. Oh, we're gonna get that one when we are back in JFK. And ITA currently going north. Not sure if they sequence ITA in front of the Dreamliner. Let me see how this one goes. And then we have Sky Airlines from Lima, Peru with a 320. I think that was the one that Lutz was referring to. 4 years old, delivered in February of 2021. Currently 7 minutes out. All right, let's go and catch this one here.
Charles 630 Heavy, Miami Tower, runway 9 clear to land.
Alaska 441, I'm sorry, we'll clear to land on 12.
Next inbound is ITA with a 330-900 from Rome. That's a nice one. And then we have the Dreamliner. Yo, they sequenced the 330 in front of the Dreamliner. That is cool. So first ITA, and then we have the Dreamliner coming in from LAX.
412 Heavy, Miami Tower, runway 9 clear to land. Had two calls at the same time there. That was American 412 Heavy, clear to land runway 9.
Clear to land 9, American 412.
American 843, left turn, Victor, Papa, ground point.
Left turn, Victor, Papa, ground point, 8 American. Just to confirm, for Italo 630, we are clear to land, running 09.
Charles 630 Heavy, affirmative, clear to land runway 9.
Thank you.
Tower, that's at 766 with you visual for 8 left.
That's at 766, frequency for that runway is 118.3.
Sorry about that.
There comes ITA.
Tower, American 2577, ILS 900.
2577, Miami Tower. You're flying a heavy Dreamliner, constantly turbulence, clear to land runway 9. Additional traffic, landing runway 12. Another red bus, they're going to hold short of your runway.
Cleared land runway 9, emergency 45.
Target 342, constantly 12 at Yankee, contact ground pointing.
Aircraft 12.
Oscar 441, that's Spirit Airbus is holding there. Left the uniform.
Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. There we go. Oh, that was a butter one. Alright, now a Dreamliner coming in from Los Angeles, 787-8 Dreamliner.
Tower 630 heavy, turn left when able, hold short, runway 12 at Tango.
Hold short,
Tower, Mega 1488, ILS Nana, good afternoon. Okay, 1488 Miami Tower, runway 9, clear to land.
Runway 9, clear to land, 1488.
Look at this thing here. Look at this thing.
Tower 630 heavy, traffic on a 5-mile final, cross runway 12, join Quebec, and contact ground pointing.
All right. Next inbound, 737 MAX 8 coming in from Cancun.
Runway 12.
Canada 1418, Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land, hold short runway 9, traffic and Airbus, flying to runway 9.
Clear to land, runway 12, hold short of runway 9 or United 14.
Air 412 heavy, left the uniform, hold short runway 12.
And Sarah Deal sending a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Sarah. Much appreciated. Saying thank you, Sarah. I say thank you to you. Much appreciated, Sarah Deal, big supporter of the channel. Off to Orlando in just a few days. I hope you have a safe trip to Orlando. It's beautiful. It's beautiful down here. Absolutely beautiful. I would say the best weather for plane spotting. It's Jens out in a t-shirt. It is perfect. It is really perfect. All right. And next inbound, that is American Airlines from Cancun. There we go. Cancun in Mexico. 737 MAX 8. The Sky Airlines 320 Neo coming in from Lima, Peru. Next one. That's a pretty cool one. And then another 737-400 coming in from Eastern Air. Call sign Barbecue 771. That's fantastic. Barbecue 771 coming in. And oh, we have Sky High Cargo also coming back with their 730 with a second 737-300 freighter. I wasn't even aware that this one was out from Havana. Sky High Cargo, 34 years old, delivered in May of 1991. Currently looks like number 4 on arrival. But let's catch the first one, the 320 Neo from Lima. All right, that was a good one. Sky Airlines from Lima 320 Neo. And then we have another Eastern Air Express on a 737-400 coming in from Camagüey. There we go. Oh, that sounds like a Saab. Saab coming out here. Papa Lima Barbecue 734. That's a flight number. Barbecue 734. And Saab is coming over. There we go. Look at this one. There we go. There we go. Saab 340. This is going to Fort Lauderdale. That's a quick hop. That's a quick hop. I think the taxi time is longer than the flight time. It's 45 minutes by car when you sit in traffic. Oh, and we have MSC Air Cargo coming in from Anchorage, 777. That is a cool one. That I think it's an Atlas airplane, but they lease it out to MSC Air Cargo 777. I think this one is coming in on runway 8, so that's a real cool one. And then we have Sky High Cargo 737-300 from Havana coming in on runway 9. All right, and this beauty here as well. So let's see how we do it. I mean, that we see this barbecue more often, so we're gonna prioritize the 777 that's coming in from Anchorage, MSC Air Cargo. I personally have never seen it. I think it flies quite sometimes to Los Angeles, to LAX, but here in Miami I haven't seen it in these 1.5 weeks so far. So we're gonna let the all-white 737 pass, even it's a classic. And then let's go over to this guy here. MSC Air Cargo 777 freighter, 3 years old, delivered in November of 2022. I think it belongs to Atlas. That is a nice one. That is really a nice one. You hear that drop in the background. Air Cargo 777. They are most likely going over to Atlas, I would say so. And our next inbound 737 MAX 8, but this beauty is sitting there begging for attention. Begging for attention. Wurstbrot Inferno. What the name? They are the same as Wurstbrot Inferno. Snowflake. Hello, Snowflake. Benjamin. Oh, there's something on the lens. Thank you for letting me know. So a viewer said earlier that there's a hair or something on the lens. So let me have a look. But I also had the lens removed yesterday. Thank you, Lutz, for letting me know. Oh, the sub! The sub! There we go, to Fort Lauderdale. That is literally, I would say, a 10 minutes flight. 10 minutes of flight time. And then we have an MD-83 coming in. Well, actually 2 of them. And I might have just seen an Atlas Air 747 peeking out here. That one was coming in earlier. That would be cool if this one would come over here. Saab 340 to Fort Lauderdale. Absolutely unbelievable. This thing here. And before we go over to the MD-83, look what's saying hello. Look what's saying hello. There we go. MD-83, 2 in a row actually, back to back. The first one is coming in from Havana, Cuba. Second one is on approach. Second one is coming from Wilhelmstadt. Oh, the second one is the bare metal. The second one, the fuselage isn't painted. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The second one, the fuselage is not painted. I think I saw them yesterday before I left. No, not yesterday, the day before yesterday. And there's that Sky High going to the north. Let's see what Atlas will be doing. But before Atlas is taxiing out as we speak. So keep fingers crossed. I want to get this World Atlantic with the bare metal fuselage painting. World Atlantic. MD-83. That is cool as hell. Atlas, what you doing, Atlas? Atlas, please make a right. Please make a right. It's short for you. I have a feeling they make a left. Yes, they make a left. Oh, come on, Atlas. Really? It's... Come on, Atlas. You can't do this. We haven't seen a 747 here so far. There goes Atlas. So where's Atlas going? To Atlanta, yeah, it makes sense. Atlanta is north, so unfortunately this is how it is. Atlas 747 going north. 747 Attic is saying, how old is that MD-83? Let me have a look. The last one is 33 years old. 33 years old. All right, bummer. Well, that Atlas Air is actually a Turkish Airlines flight. Not too bad either. It's a Turkish Airlines flight. We also have a Turkish Airlines flight from Atlas Air at JFK coming in from Liège. So that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to be back just with the weather. I need to figure that one out. All right, 319 coming in from Holguin. I'm so glad I figured out that that cable was the problem, because since then I think the picture quality is better. I was not happy over the past few days. I was asking you guys, how is the picture? And he said, no, don't worry, it's fine. But I can see the difference now when I change the cables, at least here on my monitor. And my MacBook, actually the monitor is pretty good, so it's pretty accurate. It shows the colors pretty accurate. It also shows me if, like everything is crisp enough, and I think it's now I think it's okay. Okay, we have AutoChat. We haven't seen this one yet that's coming in with the Dominican Republic flag livery. That's a special livery from AutoChat. Every day something new. Every day something new. AutoChat 737 MAX 8 from Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic flag livery. That is cool. Let's go over. every day something new. I mean, we got spoiled in the beginning. Spoiled. USA Jet, MD-83 cargo, London Air Cargo, the L100, Lockheed 100, I think 382 Golf or so is the official typing, like the civil version of the Hercules, the long one. We got really spoiled in the beginning. Just a bummer YouTube didn't play us out in the beginning as much. Now I'm pretty happy about it. Numbers are good. We just peaked over 1,000 viewers, which I say thank you to you for tuning in. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, jets. 737 MAX 8 special livery. Never saw it, never seen it before. I realized they also fly into New York on a jet, but never really noticed them. Alrighty. Now we have a 777-300 coming in from American Airlines, but unfortunately it's not the retro one. The retro one is currently sitting in Dallas. Did a few flights, I think, from Dallas to London, and then from London to, I think, Los Angeles to somewhere in Asia. I'm not sure if it was Japan. And then from there back to Los Angeles and then to London. So London got really lucky on the new 777-300, that retro livery. The one that's coming in now is also coming in from London Heathrow, 777-300, American Airlines flight 57, 11 years old and delivered in January of 2014. And then we have Qatar coming in with a 350-1000 from Doha. We have Global X coming in, looks like Global X. This could be the Sunrise Airlines livery on their 320-200. So pretty good arrivals coming up in just a few moments. And let's go over to the next one. This is American Airlines 777-300 from London Heathrow. Hello to Nancy. Hello to you. Matthew, 747. I think I said hello to you, Matthew, right? Inferno. That's a wild one. That is a wild one. But welcome to Wurstbrot Inferno. Look at this big boy. And we only 10 likes short of 500, so feel free. Lutz made me aware that there's something on my lens. So let me see. I'm gonna remove the lens cap real quick. Alright. Let's see if it's still there. Lutz, if it's still there, then I might have to clean the sensor, but I can only clean the sensor when I'm back home. Right, so looks like the weather is coming in, huh? A little bit. Usually a dust particle shouldn't be a problem on the lens. I mean, I had my lens removed from the camera body when I was cleaning my lens, actually, like the zoom. So maybe I think something is sitting on the sensor, but let's see. And our little Saab is on final in Fort Lauderdale. There we go. Next inbound 175. So we have two Embraer 175s coming in, and then we have Qatar Airways with a A350 1000 from Doha coming in. Looking forward to that one. It's going to be cool. American Airlines go around at runway 12. Oh, I think there's a weather coming in. I think there's rain coming in. Is it? Let me check. Let me check the weather. There was no rain in the forecast. Still there. Then I think it's on this the sensor. I might have to. I don't have my sensor cleaning kit with me. Hopefully I can get it removed. Maybe I take it in the shower. Just kidding. Let me see. Mostly cloudy. Precip. No, actually it's pretty good. By 5 p.m. it's only a 2% chance of rain. By 6 p.m. it's only 4%. See the radar.
Tango, Yankee, hold for runway 12, Yankee.
No, it doesn't show anything, so Well, as I said, it is Miami, and I'm pretty sure it's raining in Miami Beach. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see how it goes.
Miami Tower, 608.
And we only one leg away from 500. I got soaked. Like, every time I'm here, I feel like I'm getting soaked. I have to throw the equipment in the truck to avoid any damage. Oh, welcome to Miami. Chances are low, not zero. I mean, I would say anything under 10% chances of rain is okay.
3876,
so,
West Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short runway.
I don't know. Let's see. And now next inbound. Qatar 350 1000 from Doha. And thank you so much for 500 likes. Much appreciated. You guys are the best.
And 2927 left on Papa, ground 20 see you. Number 30.
Oh yeah, amazing. Oh, that's a nice picture. But this thing is a smoker, look at that. A350s are beautiful, I agree. I like them too. They are really beautiful. Alrighty. And then next one is Global X. Not sure if this is the Sunrise Airlines livery.
Heavy, Miami Tower, runway 9, clear to land. Traffic landing 12, 737, holding short of your runway.
Okay, roger, land.
And then we have a 777-200 coming in from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
When able, safe parking. Do you know your gate?
Currently number 2.
Sorry, 6 Lima Heavy, hold short of runway 12 at uniform.
Hold on a minute. We have an Amerijet 767 from Brussels to Bangor, diverting to Miami. Currently northwest of the airport, AJT 8620 is the flight number. Amerijet 8620. I think they didn't. This is what I think what happened here. They just put Bangor in as a placeholder because they weren't really sure where to go. And then after they got from their ops, you know, after they got from their ops the message, let's go to Miami, then I think they decided to update it from Miami, because you need gas from Bangor to Miami, so you don't usually have that gas in your tank if you don't plan from the beginning to come to Miami. So this one is coming in, so I wouldn't overrate.
264 Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land. Hold short runway 9, heavy, Boeing 777, landing runway 9.
Well, looks flight radar says Miami here, diverting to Miami. This is what my thing here says.
328 with you, 12
So I can only refer to what this thing here says, but as I said, it's, meanwhile, Flight Radar is a little bit, they can improve a little bit, they can polish up. Wrong info on Flight Radar, okay, alright. But they went to Brussels, to Belgium. Usually they, you barely see them in Europe. Yep, that's the Sunrise Airlines livery. That's Global X. Okay, then Flight Radar has it wrong. Amerijet from Brussels. I mean, I'm wondering too, because Amerijet, you see them mostly flying these like 2-3 hour destinations in the Caribbean to Point Salinas. I think that's looks like that's their main destination, but they also fly into Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I mean, they have 767, so there's a lot of cargo space available to go more long distance. Not sure why they are not doing this, but it is what it is. Now there's an alarm system going off. All right, we have also LATAM Airlines with the 777-300 from Sao Paulo coming in, and that weather. I'm getting nervous. But the app says, Jens, you're fine. So, I don't know. The app says, Jens, you're fine.
7968 left turn uniform, Sierra.
Trust the app. It's like trust Lutz, trust the app. Silvio, hello.
4636, Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land, hold short runway 9, traffic Airbus, landing runway 9. 3051, Miami Tower, runway 9, clear to land. Traffic landing 12, 737, holding short of your runway.
Checking the weather app again.
Affirmative, yes, plans Sierra. You go uniform, then you kind of go backwards towards the flow of traffic.
All right,
but yes, plans
the
Sierra.
6 hours radar. Let's play the 6 hours radar. I mean, it must show the clouds.
1613 heavy, left tango 7 if you're able. Tango,
No.
Yankee, hold short runway 12.
Yeah, there are clouds, but not showing any rain. There's only 1% chance of rain. And I'm pretty sure it's raining down there. I'm pretty sure it's raining down there. I don't know. I don't know. These are these. All right. Next inbound. Let's cover this Amerijet 767 here real quick.
264 Tango.
Coming in from Brussels in Belgium.
Gemini 608, cross runway 12 at Sierra, contact ground point. Gemini 608, cross runway 12 at Sierra, contact ground point. Sierra,
We have a 747 departing. It looks like Atlas climbing into the rain, huh?
That is 4636, you want?
Gone!
Yep, Southwest 4636, Vepco.
Next about a 319 from Tegucigalpa.
Clear to land, hold short of runway 9, traffic Airbus, landing runway 9.
Southwest 4636.
Here is the most beautiful weather with sunburn, sunshine, and to the east, clouds. there's wind coming.
And Miami gears up to American 987.
I mean, I would be frustrated when there's rain coming.
9, clear to land, hold short runway 12, heavy 777, landing runway 12.
Clear to land 9, hold shore 12, American 987.
Oh, the KLM landed. Runway 12. Looked like. We have another 777-300 from Dallas, Fort Worth, landing on runway 12, following Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8 from Columbus, Ohio. All right. We have Aerolíneas Argentinas coming in with a 330-200 from Buenos Aires.
328, left turn, Tango 7, Tango.
We're also waiting for the 777-300 from LATAM. So interesting arrivals here. Let's catch this Southwest 737. Dennis is saying, I am downtown and it's slightly raining. Then he comes up here. Then he comes up. All right, then we're going to finish. All right, guys, there comes the rain. I just had the first raindrops. It is what it is. There was no rain in the forecast, under 1%, and I can see there's rain. And also we got confirmation it's slightly raining. Let me pull it up there. All right, so nothing what we can do, but I cannot have the equipment. It's supposed to rain. Thank you so much for viewing. We had a little bit of a hiccup today, but I think that one is solved. I'm gonna take care of the dust spot. And I want to pack my equipment before it gets wet. Thank you so much. This is Planes and Friends, live from Miami. We will be back tomorrow, I would say 10 o'clock. I think that's okay, 10 o'clock. I think that's a better time. And then see you all tomorrow, all right? Thank you. So long. Bye-bye.